Oh, that's my arm. Okay. Hey, what's up? Sending. Okay. Go ahead and put any question. Okay. All right. What is your future husband and I's love story? All right. All right. Spirit. So, What's the love story? What will the love story be between Ray and her future husband? What will their love story be? 5 cards on the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Cups. 9 of Swords. King of Wands. It sounds so cliche, but it's more so of like you had a choice to make about whether or not to really accept this person in. Because perhaps you were a bit anxious to do so, but then you found out that this person was a very good person to be around, somebody that was very action-oriented, passionate, sweet, somebody that was comforting. Tell me more about Page of Swords. 2, 3. Yeah, because it's like with the artist talks about someone here that's basically, how would I say this? Somebody that's a visionary, somebody that knows what they want to create, but it hasn't necessarily manifested, as well as maybe its negative connotations can be like selling a dream, except this person wasn't. What else would be involved in it? Across the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. The Chariot. Yeah, and 4 of Cups I see. And alongside that, maybe some uncertainties that went along with it, because Page of Pentacles would be this offer, like this stable offer that you have, somebody offering their feelings, wanting to come towards you here, and you had to really think about it. What else here? 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords. But with this Ace of Swords here, it's like maybe once you got with this person, everything became clear. Like it was clear to see that this individual is very genuine. As well as with the 4 of Cups, perhaps this is someone here that doesn't necessarily accept too much here with the 4 of Cups. Maybe they didn't. As well as this is like rejection, being apathetic, need to see like what's in front of you. So it's more so of like you took a chance and decided to move forward with this person, as well as is that type of thing here too. Maybe you were on limited time, because I don't know if your future husband is going to be someone here that lives at a distance or has to go back someplace. But it's like you took a chance and now you have this wonderful life and this wonderful family here. Yeah, because it's like honesty from the get-go, and you just decide to you decide to take a risk, but you weren't sure because you've been hurt before. What else is a part of it? 3 cards on top. 2, 3. The 6 of Wands, Justice, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords here. As well as you may have been a bit, I won't say judgmental, but you have your Justice, and this is trying to be very, Judgment is somewhat of discernment, but this is trying to do the right thing, trying to be very balanced. But part of you weren't necessarily buying this person because of their image, maybe. Because this individual may be very successful or well known, or maybe to you may seem like they're on their high horse at times or kind of prideful. And you're like, maybe you just didn't necessarily trust it, when in reality this person was definitely a hard worker for what they had. But let's see, 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. As well as maybe because of their past here too. This 5 of Swords, this is feeling very defeated. This 5 of Swords can talk about manipulation, as well as trying to win at the cost of others. But it's like they evolved from being that sort of person to actually trying to cooperate with others here. They took a turn, but it's like, but I don't think that's how they are when you meet them though. But it's more so of, you didn't necessarily buy how this person was simply because of the image around them. But in reality, you were in a sense proven wrong. So I'd say y'all's love story is more so of like, you meet this guy and maybe it seems like he's too good to be true, or he talks up a good game and everything else, but you're not necessarily buying it. However, maybe over time you begin to really think deeply about this person and think about what they're offering, and you're just like, okay, maybe perhaps I should go for it, especially if you're on borrowed time. Like, again, because I don't know if this person's at a distance, or if they have to move back someplace or whatnot, or they just, that type of thing here. Like, if you take too long to make a decision, they will go. So you decide to jump in, and, you know, turns out they are the best thing that has ever happened to you. Well, one of the best things. Like, now you have such a good life and you're happy because you decide to maybe put fear behind and decide to kind of just like jump out on faith, perhaps. But that's what I see. I see that one too. Okay. That's not changing. All right. Yeah, that's what I get. Also, Namaste, go ahead and put any questions because I saw that. Thanks. You're welcome. All right. Was M telling the truth that he doesn't love me anymore? All right. Let's see. So was N telling the truth when he said to Namaste that he doesn't love her anymore? Was he telling the truth? 5 cards at the top. 2, 3. Death. The Fool. 6 of Pentacles. The Star. 3 of Cups. Why is, okay, tell me more about death. 2, 3 here. The World. Perhaps he could have been, because I have your Death in the World. This is really just ending things, letting things end. Death is the end of something, transformation, and the World talks about completion of a cycle. So perhaps he was here. But let's see here. Wait, 6 of Pentacles here. 2, 3. Well, no, why is the Fool here? 2, 3. The Devil. But then again, too, because the Devil is manipulation. So either he was telling the truth, or it could have also been that type of thing. He said that to completely free himself from this situation. Because this is things ending here, and this is trying to, again, free yourself here. But the Devil talks about things not being so honest. Something about the Star. Page of Wands. An immature way to rattle up, and no peace. What's with 3 of Cups and the 3? Okay, what's with the other cards? What are the other cards telling me? 3 cards at the top. 1, 2, 3. 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Knight of Swords. I see here. What? Wait a minute. Let me. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Was he telling the truth? Was N telling the truth when he told Namaste he doesn't love her anymore? Was he telling the truth? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Was he telling the truth? 1, 2, 3. The Sun, and at the bottom is this Ace of Swords. That will be a yes. Okay. I asked too because the Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and Knight of Swords. This is taking another direction away from a place, but this is in the past position. Present position is the Six of Cups, which will talk about the past or one's experiences, and the Knight of Swords here is doing something pretty drastic or coming at somebody. Tell me about Knight of Swords. I see here. It's more so, okay, it feels like taking a quick thought and acting on it. So unfortunately, I'm again with the sun card is a yes card, so that would talk about a yes, and at the bottom was his Ace of Swords, which is the truth. So he was telling the truth, unfortunately. But that's what I get with that one. All right, that's there. But yeah, what's your second one? What made him fall out of love with me? Okay. So what made him fall out of love with her? What made him fall out of love with her? Got cards at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Justice. Six of Pentacles. The World. Three of Cups. The Devil. Well, for one, the two of you mainly being at odds. Justice is asking for things to be done right, and then the devil is what does not serve you here. So that would include him with immature behaviors, lying, basically toxic shit. And then tell me about Three of Cups, Page of Wands. Tell me about Six of Pentacles, 2, 3 here. As well as maybe him feeling like it was just a lot of hard work really giving to the connection. And then Three of Cups and Page of Wands, so this can sometimes talk about third parties, but also maybe immaturity amongst the group, because this also talks about having fun with one another. Anything else? Your cards at the top, please. 2, 3. Yeah, conflict, Eight of Wands and King of Cups. Where's King of Cups here? I'm talking about Eight of Wands, 2, 3. Page of Swords, I see here. Yeah, conflicts as well as like maybe immature things being thrown around like words. Because this person did have feelings, but ultimately it just made him feel very anxious about the connection, even when he was also the one that kept doing things. So I think it was like a lot of the back and forth and people's behaviors, maybe on both ends or maybe on one end more than the other, that just kind of caused him to fall back on his emotions, really. Well, the thing is too is like I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't really blame myself because he was always the one that was kind of running wild. So that's on him. This kind of ruined my other two questions. You want to replace him? Uh, you can ask about other people. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's obvious, but will he ever come back to try to start this back? I'm shocked his feelings changed so quickly. It's crazy. He was telling me at the beginning of the week, Monday, Wednesday, he's telling me he loves me. And do you see my? I see it. I see it. And I was looking at something. Well, the thing is, he obviously manipulates, perhaps, or well, here's the other thing too. For example, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna, I'm going to be fair and not call him manipulative because it's like this. So my senior year of high school, I believe it was, yeah. Um, I was dating my first boyfriend. However, I also, excuse me, broke up with him. I broke up with him twice. And around that time, our school, they opted for two female counselors for basically the middle school and high school girls. So me and my friend, we both went to one together. And my then boyfriend, I mean, I loved him. However, what kind of put a damper on things was his family and also him. But things just got like really toxic because of his family getting into our business and stuff like that. Like them all of a sudden turning on me for no apparent fucking reason. Um, but what was it? I remember because her name was Miss Carmen. That was our counselor, and it was draining to the point where I fell out of love with him. And she was like, look, last week or a couple days ago, you were talking about, getting married. And now today it's something else. And her and my friend were both saying that the connection was just mentally draining. And it was. Again, to the point where I just fell out of love with him. And I recall basically just doing little things here and there to make myself happy because I just was not happy anymore. Just simple things to make myself laugh. Nothing outrageous or bad or anything like that. But eventually, like, I broke up with him. So the thing is, feelings can change pretty fast, to say the least. So it could be that type of thing, as well as because since he has done a lot of dirt when it comes to you, he could also be manipulative. But I'm being fair and just sharing my story to let you know just how feelings can flip flop. But the thing is, men are different than women, so there's a gap there that I perhaps don't understand, but I'm trying to, get across to you. But that's all I can say. Yeah, our relationship has been super draining. Yeah, so it could probably just be that. But to be perfectly honest, it could be one or the other. Let's see. Will he ever come back to try to start this back? Let's see here. Will N come back to try and start things back with Namaste? Will he come back and try to start this connection back up again? Will he? 5 cards on the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Page of Wands, the Chariot, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Give me a second here. Tell me about 10 of Cups. 2 of Swords. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Will he try and start this back? 1, 2, 3. Knight of Cups. Okay, so that is a yes. All right. Yeah, at some point he will. Because there's a thing here about maybe reinvesting in the situation and maybe some contact. However, with the Page of Wands, I wouldn't expect him to be too mature. Because this person may still kind of be at it. I mean, not at it, but still in their head. And when it comes to the connection, kind of like blocked off. As well as I will say this, the way that these cards, the way that they're positioned, how it looks, I wouldn't be too surprised if he were to move on, but I'm getting a yes, he will. When would he do this? When would he do this? 2 cards at the top. 1, 2, 3. Queen of Cups, 7 of Cups. Strength. So potentially during a water sign season. So Queen of Cups is Cancer, and it currently is Cancer season. 7 of Cups is a Scorpio placement here, as well as Cups is months. So it could be up to maybe 7 months from now, depending. And then I have your Strength, which is Leo. So it could be legit sometime this month or next, or maybe within the next 7 months is when this person can do it. Can you give me a specific zodiac sign as to when he would come back? 1, 2, 3. Queen of Wands, Leo. So that would be in the next, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. Leo season is the second half of this month, and it ends next month in August. Wait, it's the 30th. It's the third. Is it the 30th? No, it's the 1st. Yeah, next month in August. But I'm getting a yes. What's your last one? Well, let me see why would he try to come back and start things again? Why? What was his intentions be behind it? Three cards at the top, 2, 3. The Magician, the Empress, 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Maybe a realization, because you come up here as the Empress now. This is going to, maybe a realization here that you were always like an important, loving individual, and that he should manifest things for you, I mean with you, especially with this 9 of Swords. There could be guilt about the situation. Why is 9 of Swords here? 4 of Swords, and then this one to flip over, Ace of Cups. I think he would be reflecting a lot on the situation. It may feel like he should offer you something, or felt like you did try to offer this person love, as well as 7 of Swords, the Hierophant, 4 of Pentacles. Perhaps him knowing that his way of doing things was not right, like especially if he was deceptive, and he'd be very reflective on it. So that's why it's more so of like him realizing what he, like where he went wrong in the situation. He's always back and forth. We break up, then he comes back. Well, it's like this. Would you like to continue the cycle? And if not, you need to make a decision if you want to like fully shut the door. It's like this. Like some people, they're like, either you're going to stay inside or outside, but you're not going to keep running in and out of this house. So choose. Do you want him to stay inside or outside? You got to give him that decision, or you got to give that, whatever that word is, the ultimatum. No, it's so draining. I was doing that to him in the beginning, and it's doing it to me. Oh, well, like I said before, decide if you like the internet or not, or something. I don't know. Alright, well, me and Ed have a future, like a true long commitment. Alright. So will these two have a future? Will they have a true long commitment? Will these two have a true long commitment? Will these two have a true long commitment? 5 cards at the top of these two. The Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, the Hangman, 6 of Cups. I give you the because Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune came out. That's like time will tell type of thing here. There's a possibility of the two of you, like things getting back together and the two of you having a connection here. But with the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance, that's more so of like time will tell. Because at the bottom here is the 7 of Swords. He could still be on his bullshit somewhat. Tell me about the Hangman. 2, 3. I see. Yeah, and the reason why they say time will tell is because maybe this person may remain stagnant or still be who they are while you elevate in life, while you tend to yourself and your independence. Tell me more about Wheel of Fortune. 2, 3. Ace of Wands. Some of the lovers. 2, 3. The Moon. Some of the Ace of Wands. 2, 3. I see here, because it's all about what's going to be offered, what will be offered. Like Ace of Wands is more so of a new beginning where things are very passionate, where there's a lot of growth in this situation. However, it can be a very sexual card at times, as well as something that could fizz out. And with the High Priestess, they're simply asking you to really pay attention to your intuition here, because there's a part of this connection that either brings you anxiety here, or maybe secrecy, or there's secrecy about this person. So again, will these two have a true long commitment? 3 cards at the top. 1, 2, 3. Will they? Cards at the top. 1, 2, 3. King of Cups, Strength, King of Pentacles. That's not saying much. Tell me about why Strength here? 2, 3. Knight of Wands. Tell me about King of Pentacles. 2, 3. Full time by King of Cups. 2, 3. 5. I'm not necessarily seeing it. It's not necessarily saying it's not possible, but I'm not necessarily seeing it here, because it's like King of Cups, King of Pentacles. This person can offer love and stability. However, it's that type of thing here with the Strength card, the need to kind of stand your ground about the situation, because there's a part of them that's still going to be very in and out. And even though they can offer you emotions, there's still a part of it that may still make you feel like you're lacking, as well as ask you to still remain grounded when it comes to this person because of how he is with the Fool card. So to be perfectly honest, I'm not seeing it. Doesn't necessarily mean that it can't happen, but when it comes to this, like they said, like time will tell, because like ultimately it will depend on if he changes or not. If he can come back a changed person, then yeah, sure. But even with that, or even if they come back and still offer you a lot, they still want you to pay attention to your intuition here and how you feel, because it's like he can still offer you more and become a bit of a better individual, but it's like, can he uphold it? Does he still have, is he still like repeating old patterns? Is it really giving what you wanted to give? That type of thing. So I thought you said 7 of Swords. I did. That was at the bottom. Ray donating again. Okay. Sorry, let me... Okay. All right, Ray, give me 1 second here. I feel like my behavior caused a lot of his too. I don't know. Life is weird. That's what Ed said on the phone today. Time will tell. I've lied to a lot to him too. I think we both lied a lot in the relationship. Sorry, I thought you said just sexual connection, not a real love. I got you. He always makes gay jokes. He says maybe I'll start hooking up with guys. I think he questions his sexuality. He says he doesn't know who he is, and that's yeah, that is. That is. So with that being said, I would honestly start thinking if it's honestly a good thing for the two to be together at all. I mean, it's one thing if you guys change, but at the same time, like, it is what it is. So like I said, time will tell with that one. So that's either a yes or a no. But ultimately, like, you know what's best for you in that one. So yeah. He has tons of gay guys in his DMs. Well, do you mind dating guys that are bisexual? Because if not, well, then again, I mean, hey, that's for you to really decide. I assume you're older than me, which means that you definitely know what you want. Not saying that I don't, but like you definitely know what you want, and I'm pretty sure that means that you would like to be with somebody that knows what they want and already have that established, especially when it comes to their sexuality. Just put that out there. Well, no, none of that at all. All right, so that's not your preference. So with that being said, round it up from there and see exactly like if that's exactly what you want to deal with. Anywho, Ray, go ahead and put in your question. Just more competition. Well, not only that, how would I say this? It's like this. How would I say this? It's best to also know who he's been active with sexually as well too. Even with women and stuff like that. But hey, no, I'm good though. Thanks, girl. You're welcome. Oh, for sure. Yep. Let's see here now. What the other one is. Okay, I didn't see that one. I'll let you put that one back up there or something. How will me and my how will my future husband's friends feel about me? Like, will we get along? Let's see here. Let me use this deck. 5 cards off the top, please. 5 cards off the top, please. Second. 5 cards off the top, please. 5 cards off the top. Will Ray and her future husband's friends get along? Will she get along with her future husband's friends? Will she? 5 cards at the top, please. Will she? 5 cards at the top, please. 2, 3. 5 cards at the top, please. Will she? 1, 2. The Fool. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. 7 of Wands. Tell me about 7 of Wands. Tell me about King of Swords, 2 of 3. Priestess, what's with High Priestess, 2? Somewhat. Because here's the thing here. Some of them, either they could be a bit immature, or with the Fool card, like the Fool talks about somebody here that is a lot of fun to be around. Likes to have fun. very venturous, as well as someone that takes risks. And with the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, I won't say that you'd be judgmental here, but you would kind of be very objective and um, would definitely be in your head about if it's right to really invest in this individual. Because Seven of Wands and Two of Swords here, there's a thing here of kind of like being on the defense here and maybe trying to maybe block people off, or maybe others feeling blocked off. And then I have here this King and Queen of Swords, which would stand for you and this person, High Priestess and the Chariot. How would I say this? This is kind of like going on about your business, but still kind of moving forward here. So again, will she get along with these people? Will she get along with her future husband's friends? Will she? 3 cards on the top. 2, 3. Death. 5 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Not necessarily, may not. Because some of these people may not be the best individuals to be around, while some may be people that go after what they want, as well as these 2 cards together aren't necessarily the best. These can talk about people that may be very aggressive or kind of bullies here. Tell me about the Death card. 2, 3. 2 of Wands here. And you may decide to really take another direction away from this situation, or maybe they want you to take another direction away from maybe their friend. How would they feel about her in this case? How would they, and how will her future husband's friends feel about her? Let me ask with this much. With this, how will they feel about her? How will they feel about her? Then 5 cards at the top, 2, 3, or 3 cards at the top. How would they feel about her? Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles, they would feel that you're someone that's reserved, yet grounded, but reserved here. And with the 6 of Wands, they may also see you as someone here that could be happy or successful in their own life. However, 6 of Wands can talk about having some pride. So maybe they would feel like, in a sense, that you kind of turn your nose up. Tell me about 6 of Wands. Page of Wands here. Tell me more about 6 of Wands. 8 of Cups, I see here. Because maybe for some of them, they could be a bit immature here. Why is 8 of Cups and Page of Wands here? 3 of Swords, I see. And they may not feel too accepted by you in a sense, because it's like, I think they would like you at first, but the thing is, you're someone here that they may see as held back. And it's not like to say that like you would think that you're better than them, but judging by some of these cards here, it's like maybe you kind of see how some of these individuals might be, and you really just want to avoid getting disappointed. How else would they feel? How else would they feel about her? How else would they feel about her? 3 cards at the top. 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. The World. I see here. Somewhat patient here, but quick to leave things behind, especially with this 5 of Swords here. If people try shady shit, and with the 9 of Pentacles, they would just see you as someone here that's independent and off doing their own thing here. So let me ask again. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Would she get along with these people? 2, 3. The Emperor. Somewhat, because the Emperor is someone here that doesn't always express emotion and remains in control and remains grounded. So is that type of thing here, like maybe the some you'd be cool with and others not necessarily. Because maybe they're a bit much to deal with here, and it's like you kind of find yourself maybe kind of like just trying to get away from some of these people, and again on the defense. So would you get along with them? Some yes, others no. And they would think that you're a quiet individual that may not like to interact with them, or someone that's just quick to kind of either go away or just do their own thing. which does make sense because not because it's how would I say this? You're not guaranteed to get along with everybody, like people that your person is connected with, because maybe unbeknownst to your person or whomever, those people may not be the best individuals, or perhaps they know that, but depending on how their connection has gone, maybe that's the reason why they're still around, because there's something deep there, or they're just around. But yeah, but anyways, that's what I get. Thanks, you're welcome. Chariot, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles. She may be... Oh, I see. I'll just leave it another minute. Or a minute. let's go. Okay. Everybody that's been on. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Guys, later. Bye.